Money is one of those topics that people often feel weird discussing. But the truth is, money is what you make of it. I always remember hearing what Tony Robbins has to say about money. Money is an amplifier of who you truly are. If you're a good person who begins earning more money, you will likely use the money for good and amplify more good in your own life and for others. If you're a bad person who receives more money, the money will expose you and lead to the destruction of yourself and potentially others. There's a story on my channel that I share about the first time I consciously manifested money into my life. I had just graduated from college and decided that I wanted an income so I didn't have to live at my parents' house any longer. Since I knew about manifestation and how to impress the subconscious mind, I performed an exercise where I studied a $100 bill, then began counting $4,000 in my mind before going to sleep. I did this for about 3 nights in a row until I actually felt like I had $4,000. About 1 week later, my mom's friend calls me. He says that he has just recently co-founded a company and that he needs a junior accountant to help create an accounting system and maintain the books. My degree in college was in accounting. It turns out that the monthly salary for the position would result in me earning $4,150 per month. I accepted the position. So here I was making the money that I had primed my subconscious mind to receive. It only took me about 6 months working the job to realize that I hated what I was doing. As the company had its hopes of going public into the Canadian Stock Exchange, a new executive team was brought in. The tone at the top was strict, and the company took a very corporate structure. It occurred to me that I'd have to pretty much sacrifice everything else in my life to perform the work that was expected of me, working longer hours than the typical 9 to 5. I didn't enjoy the work, but hey, I had successfully manifested $4,000 a month, right? I tell this story to illustrate a couple important points. The first one being, it is very important to be clear and specific about what you desire and to consider how what you want to manifest affects all areas of your life. That is the areas of health, relationships, happiness, and financial prosperity. In this case, all I did was impress my subconscious mind with the idea that I'd be earning $4,000 every month. My subconscious mind went about making the arrangements for me. This resulted in me receiving the money, but at the cost of my health, relationships, and overall happiness in life. I didn't consider my other desires when I set out to manifest the money. At the time, the activity I loved doing the most was performing live music. I'd been in bands since I was in high school and all the way through college. My real dream was to be able to perform live music and make a good living doing that. But it was a subconscious limiting belief that I had developed, one that said making a living by playing music is very tough, and therefore I should abandon that dream altogether. I wasn't even necessarily conscious that I had this belief, but my family and even other musicians I had met made it clear that making money in the music industry was a struggle. That is why it's so important to actively reject ideas that go against your dreams and desires, especially if you're listening to people who are where you don't want to be in life. If you don't reject their ideas and what they're trying to impose on you, these ideas will seep into your subconscious mind, forming into beliefs that will prevent you from getting what you truly desire in life. Money is only one area of wealth in our lives. There are 4 main areas of wealth. The first is our health, second is our relationship, third is our happiness, and fourth is our financial prosperity. When I set out to manifest the money, I wasn't clear and specific about what I desired in the other areas of my life. If I were to revise today how I'd impress my subconscious mind, it would sound something like this. I decide that I will earn $4,000 a month from performing as a live musician. I'll get paid well for having fun playing music, expressing myself fully, and being happy with what I do every day. My performances will bring joy and happiness to other people, which in turn will make me good money. Through doing what I love, I will be surrounded by people who share my interests and values in life, and the quality of my relationships will be meaningful and intimate. my mental, physical, and emotional health will be at an all-time high because I will be doing what I love by playing music, sharing happiness with others, building meaningful relationships, and making good money as a result. That is a much more clear and specific command to the subconscious mind. It is experiences as this one that have led me to coining the term holistic growth. Holistic growth is the idea that you should consider how a decision affects all aspects of your life in regards to your health, relationships, happiness, and financial prosperity, and that a decision should empower growth in all areas of your life instead of just one. I find that most people make the mistake of making a decision because that decision will result in them making more money, but they do not consider how that decision may have an adverse or undesirable effect on their health, happiness, and relationships in the long term. We've all seen or heard about the multimillionaires who have big mansions and cars and everything that money can afford, but they've done it all at the cost of destroying their relationships, or maybe having a wife and kids that despise them, or even they never got a chance to create a family of their own, make any friends. And since it's the holidays, you could think of the story of Scrooge. Or we've heard about the millionaires who completely neglected their health in order to work and make money. You've probably heard it before, or maybe you even said this yourself. I don't have time to eat right and exercise. I'm too busy working all the time. Year after year compounds and the unwanted beer belly grows larger. Unaddressed emotional baggage takes its toll. Health complications arise and doctors are quick to prescribe medications that have strange side effects and an adverse effect on your long-term health. In my opinion, destroying or neglecting your health, happiness, and relationships just for some fiat currency and numbers on a screen is not a good play. The hustle culture of Western society that we have all been born and raised into makes the deterioration of our health, relationships, and happiness at the expense of working and making money something that is noble, but it's not. And you actually don't have to ruin the other areas of your life to make more money. You simply have to identify what success looks like to you in all areas of your life. Create an ideal vision in your mind that paints a picture of your holistically wealthy lifestyle. See yourself having amazing relationships that are meaningful and intimate. See yourself being in the best shape of your life, happy to take your shirt off on a summer's day by the pool. See yourself living where you want to live, having the lifestyle you want to have, having the freedom to go on regular vacations, and spending the time with the people that you want to spend your time with. See yourself performing the activities and working on the projects that are actually meaningful and engaging to you, creating things that contribute value to other people's lives, improving their lives in the process. And after considering all these things, see where money fits in the picture. Make money the servant of this ideal lifestyle, not the master. Make money the means to living your dream lifestyle. Don't make money the end goal. So you might be wondering now, what actually ended up happening to that accounting job that I had manifested? Well, I quit that job, hopped in a van with 2 bandmates, and drove across the country for 4 months, covering 24 states and performing in 8 of them. I made deep and meaningful connections along the way, stopped through national parks, visited family and friends all over the country, and overall had the time of my life. And yeah, we made enough money from playing our music, but the money now had a purpose. We made enough money to afford us food for the day. We made enough money to fill up our gas tank so we could make it to the next city. We had enough money to take a break and spend a couple nights in a hotel. Our money making was very intentional. And through all of it, I made it back to LA with a new mindset about money. Like our minds, money makes a good servant, but a terrible master. So I leave you with this action step. Paint a picture of your ideal lifestyle. Take a holistic approach that considers your ideal health, relationship, and happiness situation. Then think about how you can make money to not only grow and fuel success in the other areas of your life, but to serve your ideal lifestyle. And in that way, you will make money your servant, not your master. Thank you guys so much for tuning into this video. If you liked it, please give it a like, share it with someone who might benefit from hearing this message. Hit the bell notification to get notified whenever I post a new video. And if you are trying to manifest something, or maybe you don't even know what it is that you want to manifest and you need guidance and assistance in doing so, in the description below, I've left my email. Please feel free to reach out to me. Thank you guys again for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next video.